Today I'm going to show you how I make over $10,000 a month consistently with selling online courses. Here is my revenue breakdown from last year, where I made $11,432 on average per month from course sales alone, plus another $5,595 per month on average from affiliate sales linked to our courses. And that is without spending any money on ads. These strategies made me go from an average of $2,000 per month on sales to over $10,000 per month. So in this video, I'm going to break down how I did it so you can just copy my process. Spoiler alert, number 5 is my favorite. Step number 1 was revisiting SEO. I know, don't go anywhere. I already know that you know the importance of optimizing your course copy, but there's a few important things that were key to make us significantly increase our sales through our SEO. First of all, when we first launched our course, we're confident in the keywords that we use and the keyword list that we had, and we did the best with it. However, with time, search changes. There are more keywords that are in higher demand. After a while, people are searching for certain topics in different ways. So it's extremely important to revisit your SEO, recreate another keyword master list so that you can re-optimize your title, your subtitle, your description. And here's the other part about revisiting our SEO, was that we realized the importance of optimizing our lecture titles. This is something that so many instructors ignore, and take a look at the search results page. We have searched for the term Amazon FBA, and one of our courses that is showing up pretty high does not have the term Amazon FBA in the course title, but it does have that term in 4 of our lecture titles. And Udemy not only is showing that course up high for that term, but it's also showing that prospective student, whoever is searching for that term, hey, this course is relevant for you because it has this exact term in their course titles. And it even gives us more room in that search results page. So you can see the importance of optimizing your course everywhere. Not only in your course title, subtitle, description, lecture titles as well, but also if you have articles, any kind of text that you can do and include in your course, that really is key because it helps you rank even higher, and higher ranking equals more sales. Strategy number 2 was revamping our thumbnails and promo videos. High ranking courses mean absolutely nothing if you're not getting clicks. That is what actually convert to sales, and thumbnails are the very first impression that a potential student has of you and your course. So think of your course as a YouTube video. Without an amazing thumbnail and a great hook, no one's actually going to click or keep watching your video or your course. So that is the importance of thumbnail and promo video. That is what's really going to convert your potential students into actual students. With thumbnails specifically, your first goal should be to stand out from your competitors. And your second goal should be to be clear, to quickly show that potential student what your course is about and that they can achieve what they're desiring through that course. So for us, what we've seen that works the best is number 1, using color to our advantage. That really helps standing out from competitors, and not only standing out for competitors, but just being eye-catching in general to where people are going to stop scrolling and pay attention. And number 2, as I said, is to have that clarity. So make sure that your thumbnail is not cluttered. It doesn't have all of these icons going on, and it really represents that specific and most important thing that you're going to teach them, or the ultimate outcome that they desire. Another thing that is very important is to optimize your thumbnails for mobile. More and more people are searching for courses on Udemy using mobile devices, and on mobile, it only shows the very center of your thumbnail, so a square ratio. So on desktop, you're going to see the full landscape thumbnail, but on mobile, you're only going to see that cropped middle portion. So make sure that the most important things that you wanted to show is right in the middle. Now, another thing that is very important is for you to not cheapen out on your thumbnail. Unless you are already a graphic designer, I would highly recommend that you actually hire someone for very inexpensively on Fiverr or Upwork to actually create your thumbnails to make sure they are spot on, they're clear, they have contrast, they're high quality. And similarly with your promo videos, I recommend that you don't cheapen out because promo videos need to be engaging. They need to have a higher quality for your videos. It is okay if you don't have a really high production quality for the majority of your course, because the most important thing really is the content, but to actually convert potential students into actual students, you want that promo video to be super engaging, clear, and making sure that you are addressing your audience's questions and doubts, their ultimate desires, like what they really want to achieve by taking your course. And what's really important and what we implemented after we launched our course after a while was social proof. So obviously, if you're just launching your course, you're going to add as much social proof as you can, talking about who you are and your years of experience in this or that or results that you got. But after a while, it is great to implement student results and student feedback, people that actually took that course and got results and gave you a 5-star review. So that is what we did. We revamped our promo videos to make sure that it included all that. So highly recommend you do that. I promise you it will translate into more profit per month. Strategy number 3 was bundling and breaking down courses. And I have to say, this was a game changer for us. We realized after a while that we had courses that were pretty complementary, and a student that purchased one of our courses would end up purchasing another one and then another one. So that got us thinking, okay, why not bundle these courses together and offer even more value? We now have a 2-in-1 or a 3-in-1 course for them. For example, let's say that you have a fitness course and a nutrition course. You could put both courses together into a brand new course and call it 2-in-1 wellness course, 2-in-1 health and fitness course. This way, you not only are offering more value to a potential student, but you're also optimizing for different keywords. Yes, you're still going to be optimizing using keywords for fitness or using keywords for nutrition or foods, things like that. But now you have this overall theme that someone could be searching for and really interested in, and they'll end up purchasing your bundle course. Now you may be thinking, okay, but am I not losing with this? Instead of just having someone buy 2 of my courses, now they're only buying 1. It might seem that way, but I promise you that it's not the case, because not many of your current students will realize that you have other courses on the same theme. Not many of your current students will actually want to purchase another course, or they think that it's going to be too much. And I promise you, so many people, once they look into one course offering everything that they want, that turns into an impulse buy so much easier than offering something maybe a little bit more specific. We definitely saw this as we tested, where our bundle course sales significantly surpassed the loss in sales on the individual courses. Not to mention that when you do that, you occupy more of the search results when people are searching for, let's say, nutrition. If you're really well optimized and if you have good reviews, maybe someone is gonna go ahead and search for nutrition courses, and 2 of your courses now are going to show up in the search results, giving you even more chances to make that sale, your individual course as well as your bundle course. Now, on the other hand, there's also value in breaking down existing courses. You might be thinking, oh, I only have 1 course, I'm gonna have to wait to do this strategy later on. What we realize is that there's also another type of audience that would much rather purchase a course that is targeted to something that they want than a course that has everything. What we did was we got some of our courses, it is divided by modules, and then we broke down into standalone courses that was just specific for those modules. So let's say, for example, that you're teaching nutrition. and you have a module that is nutrition on the go, or like nutrition for travelers, you could take that exact same content and create a separate standalone course with just nutrition for travelers. Not only you're going to be ranking much higher for that specific keyword because now you have it on your title and it's more niche down, but someone who travels a lot, let's say me, I travel a lot and I'm interested in nutrition, you bet that I'm going to purchase your course. Even though your other course had that and much more, I'm very interested in what you have to say specifically for that topic. Not to mention, so many people, they simply don't want to waste time with broad or maybe basics of a certain topic, and they want the specific knowledge. So again, you can take the exact same content, break down, and have those multiple courses. There's no limit to it. You don't have to choose between one or the other. Take the exact same content and break down, or take the exact same content and bundle. Now, with that being said, we do add certain things to give more value to our audience. When we bundle it together, we redo, of course, our promo video. We do certain intros for each section of our bundle course. For our broken down courses, we also add a little bit more detail on that specific topic, different articles or a few other lectures to give more value to that specific student. But really, this strategy alone significantly boosted our revenue because we were now reaching different types of audiences with the exact same content. Strategy number 4 was resetting expectations. After you launch your course, you're going to start to get feedback from your students, both positive, but also things that you could change and implement, or maybe even questions from students that are confused about certain things. And what we realized is that when we were addressing those things in our course copy, our promo video, and in our intro video to the course, our reviews drastically changed. We started to get way less negative feedback and way more positive reviews. And as you probably already know, reviews are extremely important because they impact your ranking, your eligibility to get certain badges like premium course or bestseller, your eligibility for programs like Udemy Business, and of course, sales. The more reviews and of course the higher rating, the more future students are going to trust your course and you're gonna sell more. And here are a few examples of what we did. We noticed, for example, that our students were saying that we were either speaking too fast or too slow. We simply added to our intro video, the first lecture of our course, a few tips on how they could best go through the course. And we said, hey, we might be speaking too fast or too slow. We were actually calling out the feedback out loud in our lecture, saying, maybe you might experience this. Don't worry, here on Udemy, you can speed up or you can make the video slower to suit what's best for you. After we added this to our intro videos, we have not heard this complaint ever again from any students. Another thing we noticed is that some people were coming into our e-commerce course with an expectation or an idea that they needed just a few $100s to get started on a certain program like Amazon FBA. So they were getting frustrated throughout the course because we were being realistic and telling them that they needed more than what they thought. So what we did is we started mentioning that in our course description as well as our course promo. Even though this may have impacted certain sales, maybe now some people are not purchasing the course because they are not going to be able to actually do what they thought they would do for less. That significantly impacted our reviews and our student experiences with our courses. Way more positive feedback, way less questions, so less time for us to actually upkeep on our courses and actually reply to our students. So that really was key. And last but not least, we actually implemented one additional lecture where we said, hey, we can constantly be updating this course, especially if you're teaching something related to a tool or a platform. Things are changing all the time, even if it's just the look of a page. So what we did was we added a lecture saying we are going to keep this course up to date as much as we can, but If at any point you say that things are different or they're changing, here is a link of, let's say, Pinterest, where they're constantly posting updates or anything like that. Here's a link that you can go direct to, or you can reach out to support or anything like that. Adding that lecture alone has saved us so much time and so many negative feedback of like, hey, this is looking different now, even though sometimes it's the exact same step-by-step tutorial, it's just slightly different on how it looks. So trust me, that can make a huge impact on your course reviews, consequently your course sales and revenue. Strategy number 5 was implementing affiliate links throughout our courses. This was definitely another game changer. And if you're not familiar, affiliate income is when you earn a commission by someone purchasing a tool or a service using your own link, a specific link, or a promo code that you can track and then earn that commission. And the reason why it really is my favorite is because it's a win-win-win situation. You win because you earn a commission, the company wins because they get a sale, and your student wins because they get a discount or at the very least a clear recommendation. Of course, there are people that abuse affiliate links and they just recommend whatever is going to earn them the most. I recommend you do what we do, is be very picky with what affiliate partnerships you're going to create and what you're going to be recommending to your students, because along with that recommendation goes your brand, your reputation, your word. And if you end up recommending something that is not that good, your student is going to start not trusting you, not only on future recommendations, but also in the content that you're teaching as well. So yes, there are people that abuse that, but if you do it correctly, it really is a win-win-win situation. And if you truly put yourself in the shoes of your student, you'll realize that just the clarity alone of having that recommendation is so valuable, because let's say, for example, you know the importance of optimizing your course copy, and you know that there are so many keyword research tools out there, you just don't know which one is the best. Well, I can tell you that we have tested so many different ones, and Key Search really is the best tool out there, is the one that we use and recommend. So what I'm doing for you is giving you clarity and telling you, I tested, I can recommend, and I vouch for this tool, which by the way, I'm gonna leave the link in the description below because I truly believe in it. And if you're looking for a keyword research tool, you now have clarity that that one really is a good and recommended by people who have tried and tested, and you can get a discount, or at the very least you can get the clarity. I'm gonna purchase Key Search instead of this one or this one and this one, which can be very overwhelming. So that is what we do. We look for ways to offer value to our students, and with that value, it adds affiliate income to us. And as you saw, we made over $5,000 per month on average on just affiliate income linked to our Udemy courses. So that significantly took our total earnings way beyond $10,000, and couldn't recommend this strategy enough. And last but not least, strategy number 6 was uploading our courses to other platforms. Simply put, more exposure, different audiences was translated to more income. What we did was we took our exact same course that we were selling on Udemy and uploaded to Skillshare. By just spending a couple of hours uploading the same videos and just optimizing our copy for that new platform, we were now reaching a complete new audience and significantly increasing our revenue with almost no additional work. As you can see here, we made almost $20,000 from Skillshare alone, with most of our courses being uploaded there. We didn't even upload all of our Udemy courses into Skillshare simply because some of the topics didn't go very well on Skillshare, or Skillshare didn't allow those topics to be posted on their platform. And to be honest, it was the easiest almost $20,000 we have ever made. And even better news is that depending on what niche your course is in, there are other platforms out there that can be even better for you, sometimes even better than Udemy. for our courses, we see more success on Udemy, but for certain niches, Skillshare could be better. You could actually get more revenue from Skillshare. Or let's say, for example, you're into photography or arts. There are other specific course platforms for those types of niches like Cadence, Teachable, and so on. Now, with that being said, you need to make sure that you are reading through the guidelines of these additional platforms to make sure that it goes well with your audience and that you stay up to date and keep up with answering students and things like that on these other platforms. And by expanding our courses to other platforms, we get to way more than $10,000 per month. And we made over $200,000 alone from our course sales on Udemy, Skillshare, and our affiliate links. That comes to almost $17,000 per month on average. And as I mentioned, these strategies were complete game changers. And if you want this to be your reality as well and have the exact blueprint on how to create profitable courses from scratch or scale and optimize your current online courses, then check out Freedom Falcon Academy, which is a program created by us with strategies like these and many more that can help you make thousands of dollars online just like we do. Again, the link is going to be in the description below, so be sure to check that out and be sure to check out our other videos here on the channel, just like this one where I compared all of these online course platforms to review which one truly is the best for you. So I hope that you found this video helpful and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, bye.